Hi guys, this is Carolyn. Hope you're well. We're going through a HIIT workout today. So let's get ourselves started with the warm up. Feel free to march, feel free to jog, feel free to skip. If you've got a skipping rope, you can always do that. Use that. We've got people that are pregnant that are joining us today, making sure that we're marching. That's getting everything mobile and moving. Waking up. So marching, skipping, jogging. So taking feet outside hips, dropping down your time, your pace into a squat. If we're pregnant, we need the feet a little bit wider for comfort, that's fine. Okay, so we drop our right leg back, we've got lunges. Option for pregnancy to stay on the squats if necessary, or if you're more comfortable that way. It's your time, your pace, and swapping legs when you can. So back to your skip, march, jog. Just remembering, exercising always only when we feel well. Not beyond our capabilities, taking options if and when required. Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm going to move into a skater. Come join me whenever you're ready. Got enough room to move yourself forward and back a little, you feel free to do that. Okay, so if we can hit the floor, hands can walk forwards and walk back. I call these your commando walkout. Those that really need to can always come down on their knees. When we get out to full stretch, knees or toes, push-ups. If you've got a shoulder problem, you've got a wall nearby, you can always use that. So while you're doing your push-ups, rotating sideways, side plank. Notice I swivel my feet. Wrists and shoulders in line. You can drop to your knee if you need to, or put your elbow down as an option if you need that. If you come back to your push-up position, mountain climbers can be done from the knees. Line up wrists and shoulders, eye focus in front. When you can, feet walk or jump into the hands. Back to your march, your jog, your skip. Okay, if you wanted to warm up for a little longer, you could always stop the video now, do a little bit more and then come back and join me. I'm going to roll the shoulders, take a shoulder stretch, chest stretch, arms can come up overhead. Stepping back. So calf stretch, you raise the rear heel, becomes your hip flexor stretch. Other side. So again, working at our own pace here. Exercises done, as many as we can in the time allotted. Exercises today, first part can be done with or without weights. I've got some rubber band work down the track as well. Forearms on thighs, easing off through the back. Make sure if you like to. And giving the quads a stretch. Arm upright if you need balance, obviously I do. And you're happy with that little shape, little roll of the shoulders, we'll be ready to move into our first Tabata. Just going to reset the music. Okay, exercise 1. You may or may not like to use a dumbbell. I've got a kettlebell today. Squat, arm comes up overhead. So squat, single arm press. Known as a one arm clean and press. You can work through the exercises without your weight if you wish to do so. Prepare yourself. Weight in your right hand, if you're using a weight, your time, your pace. So feet outside hips. In case of pregnancy, you might prefer to simply do your squats. Dumbbell will be fine. I've got a kettlebell today. You could do the same. So have a little breather and change arms. So prepare yourself. Tune core in all the time. 3, 2, here we go. As many reps in as you can in the time that we're given. So it's your workout to push yourself. 3, 2, 1, breathe. Little breather again, swapping arms. Again, you can use your dumbbell, your kettlebell, no weights. Tune core in, feet outside hips. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So remember not to give up, keep working. Now you can do it all the way to the end each time. 3, 2, 1. And there's your breather. Again, changing arms. Remember to bend the knees as we go through, so we're not going to put pressure on our back. 3, 2, ready to go? Let's do it. Again, you can do this without your weight if you want to. Still got your leg work, your squats. Elbow doesn't lock out at the top. So halfway there, which means there's no looking back now. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So remember, I'm changing arms each time. You can download your own Tabata counter off your phone or onto your phone. Change sides. Do it via the internet. There's quite a few different ways. 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, traditional Tabata. Come on, you're working well. I know you are. Stay with it. 2 more sets. So there's no quitting now. Are you ready? Are you tuned in? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Alright, there's one more. Prepare yourself. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, team, go. Now make sure you're not going to run over the top of your weight. March, dog, sprint. What about throwing in a few punches? So sprint, punch. If you need to march and punch, you can march and punch. So bring us right to the end. So you're into your last minute from this Tabata. We call this active recovery. building up the triceps next. So close, so close. All right, well done. A plate, a dumbbell, no weights, you can choose. Right leg back, arms against your ears. Your job to make sure the weight goes down to the nape of the neck, your arms are close to your ears, your back is straight. So your arms become like your ear muffs. Bend through the knees, back of arms is your target. Back of upper arm. Taking a breather, standing overhead tricep. Do switch legs. Yeah. Reason I've got the leg back and the heel raised to make you think about your posture. So you're not tending to lean or feel when you're leaning because the heel is lifted. Taking a breather. Put your weight down, of course, if you like. Again, swapping the lead leg. Back of arms target. Let's go. Arms close to ears. And swapping lead leg. Standing overhead tricep work. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And you want to make every single repetition count. 3, 2, 1, break. Halfway there, so again, there's no looking back. Right leg back. 3, 2, 1, work. A suggestion, if you happen to be using a plate, turn it narrow ways, not wide ways. The closer you get the arms to the ears, the more effective you're going to be at the end of the day. And work with no weights, just join your hands together, keep the elbows in close to your ears. 3, 2, 1, break. Watch your back as well. We're standing straight, bending our knees, not arching our back. Core tuned in. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. And so far, so good. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1, break. Nearly there now. Keep working, keep working. You ready? Prepare yourself. Let's do this. Switching once again. When you're nearly there, nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Come on, hang on in there. Finish it off. All right. Last minute, let's have a look at some squats. If you're pregnant, feet a bit wider than hips might be the way to go. Have a shake of the legs and a rest if you need to if you're pregnant at any time. Feet outside, hips, toes turn out. Happy for you to squat or to add some jumps to your squat. So you can do a little bit of both. Variables. Round of your head up to the ceiling rather than leaning forwards. Tune core in. So you can chop and change and mix them. Turn your toes out a bit. Come on, right to the end. All right, well done. The legs are shake, shoulders are roll. We're back to move on. You'll be needing 2 dumbbells for the next one or no weights. I'm just going to change my weights up here, download some things. You might need to do the same. So 2 dumbbells or no weights. Either will work. You'll find it very difficult if you've got the kettlebells. Something called Arnold presses. Just resetting myself up here. As I said, you might need to do the same. Looking at 1 weight in each hand, right leg back. Are you ready to go? I'll restart us and let's do this. Okay, 1 weight in each hand, right leg is back. Palms start by facing me. Round any of your weights together. Let's take it up and simply turn the weight. Notice my arms are at full stretch at the top, but the elbows are not locked. My back is straight. My weights don't drop below my chin level, the Arnold press. Breathing, of course, as we go.
3, 2, 1, break.
And having a breather. So use weights like mine. You can use no weights. You might have the dumbbells with the round ends, the powder coated ones, all good. Let's go. Plates, individual plates, another option. Just a little bit easier to get the round ends of the weights to touch gently together at the top and at the bottom. We don't lock out the elbows at the top, we breathe as we go.
3, 2, 1, break.
Shoulders rolling, right leg will go back. Again, Arnold presses. Are we ready?
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Be strong, tell yourself you can do this, you're not going to give up. Keep your fingers on the weights, don't take them off, but don't strangle the weights either.
3, 2, 1.
Shoulders roll. Too loose on the hands obviously can be unsafe, but it also puts pressure through the forearms, so just too tight on the weights.
3, 2,
Are you ready? Let's go. Come on, come on.
3, 2, 1, break.
Some good work happening, come on. You're not going to quit now. Ready?
3, 2, 1,
Let's go.
work.
All right, well done, keep it up. You're nearly there now. Here it comes.
3, 2, 1, work.
Let's go. Come on, stick with me. Weight's not below chin level.
3, 2, 1, break.
Elbows should not rest on your chest as we're going through in that bottom range.
3, 2,
Go,
1,
go.
work.
Breathe as we go. Push yourself through. Last little bit. Let's make it happen.
3, 2, 1.
Alrighty. Come on, guys, strong. Arnold presses to the end. Make sure it's safe, your work area. Did these in the warm-up, our skaters. Got enough room to travel forward, do. Let's watch your spacing, there's nothing that you can take out with your arms. Using some dumbbells again, or you can use plates for the next one. Some side lateral raises and variations of. Lowering the legs if you like. Skater. Come on, hang in there. Active recovery. Moving right along. 2 dumbbells, 2 plates, no weights. Right leg back, heel raised. Side lateral raise. Now you could do both arms together. You could do one arm at a time. You can also do your both arms, get them to meet in front. And you could do one arm at a time with that too.
3, 2, 1.
Shoulders roll. So left leg back. So giving you 4 options there.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. So just your side raise, bringing the arms together. 2 arms together, one at a time. Remember, these exercises are done as many as we can in the allocated time, but it's your time and your pace.
3, 2, 1. Break.
Decide you want to challenge yourself. We don't want to be just slacking through. We want to be pushing ourselves.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Remember your options, one at a time. Remember your option of just the side lateral raise or the alternate side lateral raise. So 4 choices.
3, 2, 1.
Shoulders roll, swapping legs. Keeping back straight, core muscles tuned in firmly.
3, 2, 1.
Right, here we go. Arms coming up to about shoulder height. And coming forward or not, you've got the choice.
3, 2, 1. Break.
All right. Come on, push on. Ready to go?
3, 2, 1.
Here it is. Tummy tuned on. Swapping legs. See my head moving, suddenly there's a fly that wants to exercise with me.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Don't forget your options if you need them.
3, 2, 1. Break.
We're almost there. Put your weights down between each time if you need to. It's all good. Ready, steady.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Swapping legs, almost there. Ready and steady.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. One arm at a time if you need to. Just your side raise if that's a better option for you. No weights if appropriate. Breathing as we go. Alright, weights down, make sure it's safe. Burpees, options. 2-step back if you needed to. Raise the arms, jump back if you can. Jump at the top or not. You're light on your feet. If anyone needs to, step back or jump back to a half burpee, another option. If you're pregnant, possibly better off with your squats. Stepping back if required, half burpee if needed. Alright, I'm going to do some core work, a little bit more upper body strength work, got some push-ups. Come on down, knees, toes, you've got the wall if you need it.
3, 2,
Away we go, your time, your pace. Some form of alignment with wrists and shoulders, elbows soft. Hands light, bottom not in the air, knee variation if you need it.
3, 2, 1. Break.
Having a breather, slide back if you'd like to.
3, 2, 1.
So push-ups once again. Your time, your pace. Head not butting the floor.
3, 2, 1. Break.
Stretching back. Now I did these in the warm-up. We had side planks. I did the swiveling of the feet, lining up wrists and shoulders. I offered the option of the knee and elbow down if you needed to. So side plank, face one direction, come back through the middle and swap. So it's a rotating side plank. If you really needed to, neck and wrap if you carry a shoulder concern.
3, 2, 1.
Having a breather. So rotating side plank, don't forget you've got the option of the elbow and knee if you need to do that.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. If you're pregnant, probably your best option is all fours cat curl. From the all fours position, opposite arm and leg extend to your pointer. So that option for pregnancy if required, opposite arm and leg. Now tell you what, can we do one push up, one rotating side plank, one push up and then rotate the other way? Let's have a go. So push up, rotating side plank, then we come back for our push up, and then we rotate the other way. Now you've got your options if you need them. Those pregnancy options I mentioned, just stick with those if that applies to you.
3, 2, 1. Break.
Right, having a breather. So push up, side plank.
3, 2, 1.
Take it away. Our wrists and shoulders in line, our elbows and shoulders if you're on your knees. Stretching back. Do you think the last 2 sets we could put together so we take no break? Let's give it a go. So you're working that a little bit
3,
longer.
2, 1.
Here we go. I was naughty there, wasn't I? I took the break. You didn't see that because you were working really hard, so well done. Almost there. On your feet, we have that sprint or march and punch. Do a little bit of cardio Tabata the next round. Now we'll do a little bit of leg work with the rubber bands. March and punch if you need to. I'm just going to move these out the way. Give your legs a bit of a shake. We had some squats earlier, or squat jumps. That's where I'm going to work now.
3, 2, 1.
So you may squat. You may squat with a jump. You may squat and jump forward, squat and jump back, squat and jump to the sides. You can mix all those things up. So squat, squat, jump, or treble your squat if you like. Come back to that sprint and punch.
Three, 2, 1, work.
Stay with this. So every second one, let's work on our cardio work a little bit more. March, punch if you need to. Want a bit of variation, you can punch up in the air. Some forward, some up. Do what works for you.
3, 2, 1, break.
Give the legs a bit of a shake. We had skaters earlier on. I'd like to visit those again. You've got room to travel forward and back, fine.
3, 2, 1, work.
Take it low if you want to. Travel a bit if you want. Just again, be careful of your spacing. You're working at home, that you don't take anything out with your arms.
Three, 2, 1, break.
Back to our sprint or march and punch.
3, 2, 1, work.
And keep working. Come on, hang in there.
3, 2, 1, break.
Legs a shake. Back to those squats. Squat, jump. Feel free to jump forward, jump back, jump sideways. Stay on the spot.
3, 2, 1, work.
Obviously, if we're pregnant, we're not doing any jumps. Land safely. It's okay to be on the spot. Remember, you've got that choice, you've got that option.
3, 2, 1, break.
Can you hit the floor? Line up wrists and shoulders. Mountain climbers. You could slow down your
3, 2,
pace.
1, work.
You could work from the knees. In the case of pregnancy, or anybody else that needs that option, alternate knee lifts.
3, 2, 1, break.
Right, prepare for your skaters.
Three, 2, 1,
Let's go. You can move forward and back if you like. So I've just reused the exercises that you knew from the warm-up that you did in amongst our weight work.
3, 2, 1, break.
find your mountain climbers. Is it knees? Is it toes? Let's go. No time like the present.
3, 2, 1.
Don't forget that standing option I gave if you need to. No bottoms in the air. Work from the knees if you need to, or slow your pace down. Wrists and shoulders are in line. Again, you've got that standing option if you need it. Good one for pregnancy option, that standing one. Let's just meet you on your feet. Bit of a march or jog. I'd like to use this time to go and get yourself a mat, a towel, and if you've got a form of rubber band, you might like to go and get that as well. Okay, so I've got my mat here. You might have a mat like this one, doesn't really matter what sort of mat it is. Now, believe it or not, I've had some people request rubber band work. You obviously know when things are really tough, when people are asking for rubber band work. Now, you might have a band like that one. That's fine, you can use no band. My favourite bands come like that, 2 rubber bands, size 109 out of interest, joined together. I'm going to feed those over my legs. Over my gym shoes, over my legs. They finish off above my knees. Now when you sort it out with whatever it is that you want to use, can you lie on your side? Bring your knees up into your chest. Okay, so lying on side, knees up into chest. Head down, head supported here. Start with your feet together. Knees don't touch. Now in the case of pregnancy, best off without the band.
3, 2, 1, break.
Keep going. I'm not going to give you a break on these. I'm going to do them in sets, four different exercises. Just check please that your knees are up into your chest. If they're not, they're out here, we tend to pull through our back, which we don't want. This is outside leg, inside leg. Excuse me, squinting here, the sun's right in my eyes. So if you take a little breather there, A, you can repeat that, B, you can repeat it, but we don't touch the feet together anymore. The feet stay apart.
3, 2, 1.
Your choice. Please work your time, your pace. Flex your top foot. You've chosen to work with me, your feet stay apart.
3, 2, 1, break.
Carry on. So I'm being mean here, not giving you the break in between. So it can be done without weights, without rubber bands, sorry, that's fine. Again, don't let this knee sneak out. Bring it up in closer to the chest to make sure we look after our backs. Having a little breather. Now again, pregnancy best without a band. Now you could stay with either of those two, all good.
3, 2, 1.
Or you could do small pulses. No pulsing in the case of pregnancy, thanks. So 3 different options on the go at the moment. Outside leg, inside leg, bit of bottom work. Flex your top foot. Tummy kicking in as well to help out.
3, 2, 1, work.
Right, stay with it. So double tabatering or double setting on each of these. Just recapping if you need it. Your option 1, your option 2, and option 3.
3, 2, 1, break.
Right, I've got one more option. Then, lucky you, we've got to do the other side.
3, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like this. Up, knee to floor, up, almost together with the feet. Don't bash your knee into the floor. Keep your top foot flexed. Takes your butt out of its comfort zone a little bit more. Carry on. Please remember, level 1 if required. Level 2, foot flexed. In all of these, have you got your bottom knee up into the chest? What was level 3? We had the pulses. And level 4 was the up and over. Relax. Would you like to turn around so we can repeat and do the other side? I'm just going to boot our music back up. Good. Gave us 2 legs.
3, 2,
So back to level 1. Knees up into chest, feet together. Perhaps no rubber band for you, that's okay. As I said, I did have requests for rubber bands, so perhaps you don't know what you're missing out on. Hoping that you're straight from your head to the middle part of your body or your hip area. Again, remember what I said, don't let the knees sneak out of the chest.
3, 2, 1, work.
Inside leg, outside leg, glute work. Head can rest down if you wanted to. And pop your arm down and rest your head if you like.
3, 2, 1, break.
Alright, giving it a breather. Stay with that one if it's appropriate.
3, 2, 1.
Check your body position. Feet are no longer together. So your level 1 and your level 2. Just as you're going through, carry on. Don't let your band sneak down on the knees. Keep going. Don't let your band come right up here. Stay as you are. Top foot flexed.
3, 2, 1, work.
Waist pulls up off the floor. Abs tuned in. Your chin stays out of the chest. Have a little breather. Halfway there. Side 2 rubber bands. Nearly there.
3, 2, 1, work.
It's a pulse. Foot flexed. Recapping. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3.
3, 2,
No
1,
pulsing
break.
for pregnancy. Don't forget your head can lie right down if you like.
3, 2,
Pretty
1,
close,
work.
team. Don't even think about quitting. Tummy on. If you're doing it properly, your butt should be on fire. And release. Last little bit. Any of those 3 or number 4. You ready?
3, 2, 1,
Up and over. Don't bash your knee into the floor. Keep your foot flexed. So where are we at? Is that you, level 1? Are the knees close enough at the chest? Is that you at level 2? Level 3?
3, 2, 1, break.
Don't stop last little bit, or you coming up and over the last one. Think about things I said. Don't have the knees coming away from the chest. If you're feeling your back, there's something not right. Well done. I will deserve part out of the butt. If you roll towards your legs, careful if you're pregnant. Roll into your left side. Remove your rubber band. Make your way to your feet. Let's have a quick little stretch to tie up the end of our session. Okay, so well done. So some Tabata work there, a little shoulder stretch. Hope that gave you a few workout ideas. Made you think about challenging yourself. As I said, those Tabata tools can be downloaded or uploaded onto your phone. Very easy to do from the internet, very useful little tool. Calf stretch here, raising rear heel, hip flexor stretch. Side. Really glad you joined me today. Try to keep loading up different workouts for you. Keep you going until we all get back together and into our gym classes, wherever they might be. Toes up, down or held. Hamstring stretch. Take a little bit longer with the stretches by all means. You can turn me off and take a bit longer, or when I've finished here you can do a bit more stretching. Quad stretch, arm upright if you need balance. Make sure you stay safe and well in the present times. Loosening up. Carolyn signing off, and I'll see you again really soon. Stay safe.